So I'm sitting in here, eating the, Piccadilly lasagna, hey? And this old lady comes in, like, just as I'm, like, starting to dig in. And she goes, oh, eating on the job, are ya? That looks tasty. And so I pick it up, and I just spill it all over her purse. And I say, eat that. Get it? Eat that? As in, like, she's gonna eat the lasagna all over her purse.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's eating you?
Well, I pissed the bed for the first time since grade school.
Jesus, man. TMI. TMI.
I was really fucking scared, alright? This girl keeps jump scaring me in my goddamn dreams.
I guess it's sort of scary.
Sort of? It's been happening for an entire week. I just wish it would stop. I don't know how much more I can take of this, Hudson.
You know what you gotta do, George? You gotta face her head on.
What?
Well, you gotta beat her up, George. Get her in the dream.
My god, you're right, Hudson. I'm gonna go open a can of whip ass on that Stacy bitch right now!
Stacy? Who's Stacy? What the fuck is Stacy?
Hey viewers. I'm not really quite tired yet, so I figured I'd look at the game Catherine until then. Catherine is an erotic horror puzzle game where you must play as Vincent Brooks, a 32-year-old man who must choose to marry his longtime girlfriend, Catherine, with a K, or move on with a blonde-haired girl he just woke up next to named Catherine, with a C. And to top things off, Vincent is having nightmares where he could die. This guy can't catch a break, can he? What I like about the story is Vincent's dilemma. He fears commitment, so marriage is a huge step for him, but he's a very loyal and nice guy. So cheating is something he doesn't want to do. But this Catherine with a C shares the same ideals as him. The story continues to unfold as Vincent tries to resolve his problems. What I really like about it is how it feels very real, very true, like this could actually sort of happen, the way the dilemma of him trying to choose commitment or trying to go with this girl who has the same ideals as him. It feels sort of real. Now for the gameplay. The game mainly takes place in Vince's nightmares as he's trying to climb the tower by pulling and pushing blocks to get to the top. It sounds simple at first, but they continue to add more blocks and obstacles in your way to slowly make the game more challenging. The gameplay is fun, to a point. See, pushing and pulling blocks can only be so much fun. And sadly, what ends up happening is the game eventually gets boring, and in some cases, it gets too hard to even play. With that said, there is replay value in the way of unlocking a multiplayer mode, which is basically the nightmare, but with randomized blocks and with another person. The music is great, using covers of classic music. They managed to make the music fit perfectly. The controls are simple, D-pad moves, A grabs the blocks, very pick-up-and-play control style. Overall, I gave Catherine, with a C, a 7.5 out of 10. The game can get very repetitive, and in some cases can even become impossible. The music and the controls work very great, and the overall story is something very different from most games, in a good way. Now, if you excuse me, I have to go and face my fears. Good night. It's been happening for like an entire week. I wish I could just stop, Hudson. Stop.
I wish you could just stop. I wish you could stop.